Sean, we can report, based on senior military sources, that U.S. warplanes have carried out airstrikes tonight inside Syria against Iranian proxy forces. We don't know the number of strikes. We were told earlier today to expect that perhaps F-15s and F-16s would be involved in the airstrikes, but we don't have confirmation yet about how many warplanes. But those strikes have been carried out. I'm told it is in response to the more than dozen strikes against U.S. bases. The message is a clear message designed to Iran and its proxy forces to stop carrying out these drone and rocket attacks against U.S. bases. But I'm told that the planes have safely left the area and that the airstrikes are complete at this time. They were targeting multiple locations inside Syria and Iranian proxy forces, Sean.
It's so important, Jennifer. Thank you for that breaking news, especially in light of the fact that American forces have been attacked by both Iraq and by Syria. We appreciate that news.
Our war against Hamas is a test for all of humanity. It is a struggle between the axis of evil of Iran, Hezbollah, and Hamas, and the axis of freedom and progress. We are the people of the light. They are the people of darkness, and light shall triumph over darkness. Citizens of Israel, October 7th was a very dark and black day in our history. We will fully investigate what had happened at our southern border, the border with Gaza. Everybody will have to provide answers, myself included, but all that will happen only after the war. As a prime minister, I'm responsible for guaranteeing the future of this country, and now my role is to lead all Israelis, the state of Israel and the people of Israel, to an overpowering victory. It is now a time to come together for one purpose, to storm ahead to achieve victory. With joint forces and a profound belief in our justness, a profound belief in the eternity of the Jewish people, we shall realize the prophecy of Isaiah. There will no longer be stealing at your borders, and your gates will be of glory. Together we will fight. Together we...
Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakodash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the only calls God. In his name in Hebrew means he exists, and Yahushua is his name of his only begotten Son, who the only calls Jesus Christ. In his name in Hebrew means he delivers. By Hashem is in the name of Kakodash, the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who are well. Peace and blessings unto the strong that push forward the truth throughout the four corners of the earth. I want to say shalom to you brothers and keep pushing. And a double shalom to the Israelites that's looking like the other nation that show with you. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dwight from G-Mesh Line, St. Louis Camp. And I'm going to come back at another video. And in this video, just going to be talking about this guy right here, Benjamin Nathanyahu, and the attacks that's going on. And I don't know what I'm entitled this yet. I might entitle this, that's not a fulfillment of Isaiah 60. Okay? And this guy right here, he know he's not a real Israelite. You know, he's a total opposite of an Israelite. It's an Edomite, a reprobate. Okay? And we know that this is the beginning of World War III. And this signifies what? A draft. This signifies prophecy rolling. And which is not a fulfillment of Isaiah 60. That's a fulfillment of Joel, the 3rd chapter, where the Lord said he was going to gather the troops into the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay? That's what that's a prophecy of. Not whatever you talk about, bro. But without further ado, I'm going to go in and hop into some scriptures and Lord, let's be edifying. Okay? So this is Isaiah 60 and 15. And it reads, whereas thou hast been forsaken and hated, so that no man went through thee, I will make thee an eternal excellency, a joy of many nations. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and thou shalt suck the breast of kings. And thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Right? And that's how we feel now, forsaken and hated. All right, looked down upon, last hired, first fired. Okay, and the Lord said he would make the eternal excellency, because when we get those new bodies, we're going to be perfect. We're going to be truly Zion, because you're going to the word Zion, which is Tazayawan, which means monument. So when somebody looks at a monument, they look at it in awe. Okay. And that's how these other nations are going to look at us when we get into our power. They're going to look at us with amazement and awe. All right, but now they're looking down upon us because we're in our lower state. Okay, I'm going to read verse 16 again. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles. Thou shalt suck the breast of kings. Right? So the milk is everything that the Gentiles have to offer. Okay, is all the best of the best, their riches, their women, clothing, whatever type of riches, because riches comes in clothing and goods and food, gold. Okay, and we're gonna get all that. Okay, and thou shalt know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, and the mighty one of Jacob. Right, and the Lord, he gonna do that all just for us, just so we can have faith in him. For I will, it's like you. For brass, I will bring gold, and for iron, I will bring silver, and for wood, brass, and for stones, iron. I will also make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness. Violence shall be no more heard in thy land, waste nor destruction within thy borders. But thou shalt call thy wall salvation, and thy gates shall praise. All right, so what do you mean that's a prophecy, fulfillment of Isaiah 60 and 18? Okay, it's all type of violence going on in that land. It says violence shall no more be heard in thy land, right? Waste nor destruction, right? And that's what's going on right now. Violence, killing, bombs dropping. Okay, people getting executed. People getting ran out of their houses. So how is that a fulfillment of that prophecy? It's not. Okay? Because when the true Israelites, when we get into power, then it's not going to be any more wars or anything like that. It says, but thou shalt call thy wall salvation, and thy gates praise. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But the Lord shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy God thy glory. Right? So the Lord is going to be an everlasting light, man. Okay? And which, that's just a metaphor. Because we're going to look to, it's going to be like a spiritual light. Our mind's not going to be in utter darkness like it once was. Okay? Or depression. Because a lot of brothers suffer from stress and depression because, this place will wear you out. So, the Lord going to give us rest, It says, verse 20, that thy sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. For the Lord shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ending, right? The days of mourning. So like I said, depression, stress, anxiety, okay? Brothers get humiliated, humbled on a day-to-day basis, okay? Things not going your way. Verse 21, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the works of my hands, that I may be glorified. Right? So yeah, so every Israelite is gonna be righteous. You know, it's not gonna be no wicked Israelites. You know, you ain't gonna have Israelites smoking weed or getting tattoos. You know, damn Israelite woman twerking publicly. Okay, doing handstands and stuff on bar tables and stuff like that. You know, being ratchet. Okay, like all that is gonna be a thing of the past. Okay. Verse 22, the little one shall become 1,000, and the small one a great nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in its time. Right. So we know that ain't happened yet. It says a little one shall be 1,000. Right. So yeah, one man is gonna multiply like 1,000. Okay. And when did that happen, Benjamin Netanyahu? Okay. That didn't happen yet. That's talking about in the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of the Israelites, the so-called Black Semitic Native Americans. Underneath our chief and commander, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? All right. So kind. And how are we going to do that? With multiple women. All right. It's that simple. It's Isaiah's the 2nd chapter, starting at verse 1. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, right? So Judah and Jerusalem. Judah represents the southern kingdom. Jerusalem represents the northern kingdom. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. And he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations. And shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall I learn war anymore. Right. So, and this is going to happen. This is a future prophecy. You know, when the Lord get all you heathens out of our land. Okay. Like, why would it be war anymore? Because everything is going to be at peace. Because we all going to be over you, the rest of you nations. Okay. So yeah, who gonna buck up against us? Nobody. Who gonna go to toe to toe with a demigod? You know? Nobody. Because we're gonna be like gods on the earth. Ain't no form of technology or whatever is gonna be able to stand against the Israelites in those days, all right? Because, hey, we going to be, man, we're going to literally be guys on the earth. Okay. Verse 5. O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the house, in the light of the Lord, Shalakia. Right? Read it again. O house of Jacob, come ye and let us walk in the light of the Lord. Right? So the light is just what? Truth. Because when you get those new bodies, the truth is going to be programmed into us. Okay? So yeah, it's going to be no need for captivity. So why would the Lord punish us if he already perfect? Right? It's Revelation 2:26. And it reads, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, As the vessels of a potter, they shall be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Right. So the Lord gonna give power over the nations. Okay. So yeah, where you Christians at? Saying that we all gonna be equal and all this other bull crap. You know, that's pretty much what America says, you know, because this is their kingdom of heaven. This is you naysayers' kingdom of heaven. This is y'all world. You know, because that's not how it's going to be ran in the kingdom of heaven, all right, of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? There is going to be no equality. You're going to have different ranks. You know, nobody's going to be on Yahushai's level. Nobody's going to be on an apostle's level and other various different brethren. Okay? We're going to all have our office. Okay, and we all earned our office, whatever that we did in this lifetime. And yeah, you heathens, you not. Hey, get ready for World War III, man. So yeah, go ahead, take your butt down there, and you know, let's get this rolling. Let's get it. You know, let's get America blown off the map. All right. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Shemiah Shah, by Shemikakwadash, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.